So I'm aware that uploads on the channel haven't been regular over the past few months, kind of in this year in general, not compared to last year where I was uploading, I don't know, for the first 4 or 5 months of last year, I was uploading every other day or something like that. I was just sticking to a schedule. I've not been sticking to a schedule, been very busy, a lot of stuff going on. So this is a video just to talk about something that I'm going to try on the channel going forward that's going to be a bit different and probably where the focus on the channel is going to be going forward. Just want to say straight off, there's still going to be normal uploads every so often, so there's still going to be like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. explain videos whenever I feel like there's something worth talking about with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. With Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., for example, I think at New York Comic Con in October, they're doing a 10th anniversary reunion where all the main cast and characters are going back for a panel where they're going to talk about the show and stuff like that. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of cool stuff from that I'll be able to do some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos on, maybe discuss stuff like that, maybe discuss on if they drop any hints about if any of the characters like Coulson or Daisy are going to be showing up anywhere else in Marvel. That'd be really fun to talk about. I'm sure that'll give us a lot to do. There's also Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 is airing at the moment. I haven't made any videos on it, but I'm really enjoying it. Might try and get a review or something like that out when the season's over. Maybe do some rankings on how Season 3 of Strange New Worlds compares to seasons of other Star Trek shows. Then there's DC stuff as well. I saw Superman like 6 times. I really wanted to make some videos on it, but I just couldn't find the time to make the videos on it. I actually had a video recorded where I talked about all the superhero movies from this year and compared them, like Captain America 4, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and Superman. And then after talking for like half an hour, I realized I didn't record the video, and like I didn't press record like an idiot, and then I couldn't find the time to go back and make that video again. So that's my bad. But there's still going to be every so often uploads similar to that. But there is a new project I want to try that I think the majority of my focus when I'm making videos is going to be on. And if you don't know me, I'm a television person. I love television. I love TV shows. I love movies as well. I watch as many movies as I can, but television is where my love is. Like, television is what really got me interested in wanting to make videos in the first place when it comes to the Arrowverse and stuff like that. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., one of my favorite TV shows of all time, is where most of my videos have been made. Same with Star Trek. I mostly make videos on Star Trek TV shows and other stuff like that. I've made so many Arrow videos over the years, so many Superman and Lois videos over the years. Like, TV is what I love. I made some videos on Andor recently when that new season came out. And so a new project I want to try on the channel is this new series that I want to do called One Perfect Episode, where every week or every second week I'm going to make a video that's going to be probably a little longer than usual. There's going to be more effort put into a little bit of VFX, a little bit of other stuff, more sort of care put into it, where I'm going to pick an episode from a TV show, a random episode that I think is like a 5 out of 5 or a 10 out of 10 episode of a TV show, what I consider to be a perfect episode. And then I'm going to make a video on just that one episode of TV, and then the following week will be a completely different show, the following week after that will be a completely different show. Not to say I won't ever cover multiple episodes of the same show. I will for sure. I'm sure there's going to be lots of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes in these videos at some point. I'm sure there's going to be lots of DC shows and stuff like that. But I watch so many TV shows, and there are so many TV shows that I could talk for hours about, and I'd love to kind of focus on individual episodes and what makes these individual episodes great, like the cinematography, the editing, the music, the acting, all this sort of stuff in one particular episode. And I've already got sort of the first 4 episodes or the first 4 videos planned out for it. I haven't recorded them yet. I've got some preliminary stuff done for them, but this is kind of what I want to do going forward. And the first 4 episodes that I'm going to cover, the first one is Daredevil Season 3 Episode 1, which is called Resurrection. It's a great episode of TV, probably my favorite episode of Marvel's Daredevil of the Netflix show. Gonna make a video on that. The second video, I'm gonna do the Star Trek Deep Space Nine series finale, What You Leave Behind, which is episodes 25 and 26 of Season 7. I'm really excited to talk about those because I think that's one of the best series finales in any TV show ever. Following that, I want to do an episode of Band of Brothers called Bastogne, which is episode 6 of Band of Brothers, which is a 10-episode mini-series, and Bastogne is this episode that's set preliminary in the Ardennes Forest during the Battle of the Bulge, focusing on the Doctor character from the series, and you know, it's all based on real stuff, but it's a great episode of TV. And then the fourth one that I've got planned is an Andor episode, Who Are You?, which was episode 8 of the recent season 2, which is, to a lot of people, the best episode of Andor and one of the best episodes of Star Wars television ever made. And I think it's a fantastic, unbelievably well-made episode. And that's kind of what I want to do going forward, is focus on that sort of thing in new series, because you always see people make things like One Perfect Scene, where they pick a scene from a movie or a TV show and they discuss it, or One Perfect Movie, where they pick a movie and they discuss it and stuff like that. And I want to do that, but take it a little bit sort of a wider look at it and not focus on a scene, but focus on an individual episode. And I know there's just so many TV shows that have so many perfect episodes. Like, I recently rewatched Game of Thrones, and there are so many episodes over the course of like the first 4 seasons that are just unbelievably amazing pieces of television. The Wire has so many great episodes. I'm rewatching Battlestar Galactica at the moment. I'd love to be able to talk about some episodes from that. Then there's going to be stuff like Superman and Lois has so many great episodes. And it's not going to just be, stuck to these prestige TV shows everybody loves. I'm also going to do Arrow episodes at some point, because so many Arrow episodes mean a lot to me and are, to me, some of the best comic book TV episodes of all time. There'll be so many Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes in there, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. also has so many amazing episodes of TV. Same with Daredevil. I'm sure I'll be covering a lot of Daredevil episodes. And then Andor as well has so many episodes, and there's so many Star Trek series that I think have perfect episodes. And Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad and Barry and Severance, and I don't know, a lot of these TV shows that I think are really, really, really perfect, but rather than making, a 2-hour video essay talking about the TV shows as a whole, I think it's better to pick like one episode, maybe spend 40 to 50 minutes in a video talking about what makes that episode great, why I think it's great, a lot of this sort of stuff. So yeah, this is just a video kind of just to let you guys know about a change that's going to be coming on the channel, to keep you updated that, uploads are probably going to start again. They're not going to ever really stick to a schedule, I don't think. So many times I've tried to stick to a schedule and it just hasn't worked out because I'm busy, or I'm working, or I've got life stuff, or friends or something like that, So yeah, that's all I wanted to make a video on. Let me know if this is an idea that interests you, if you think that you're gonna be interested in watching this sort of stuff, or if maybe this is something where you're like, hey, this isn't exactly for me. I'm probably not going to enjoy watching stuff like this. I might unsubscribe because this channel isn't making stuff that I'm necessarily going to watch before. That's completely fair. I completely understand. If, a YouTuber that I watch for very particular reasons and for very particular kind of videos made a new video saying that they weren't going to be making that sort of content anymore, I'd also be like, all right, it's not for me, I'm unsubscribing. But I'm still going to, when, I've got free time and when there's something to talk about, make normal videos on like a new Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. bit of news, or a new Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. rumor, or a new Star Trek bit of news, or a new DC show that came out that I want to review, or something like that. And I think as well, these videos are going to very much correlate with what I'm rewatching or watching at the moment. Like, I'm planning on rewatching a lot of my favorite shows that I haven't seen in years. So if you see like, an episode of The Wire pop up, it's probably because I'm currently watching The Wire at the moment, because I do want to go back and rewatch that show. And I'm running off of my serialized list, where over the past 2 years, anytime I've given an episode a 5 out of 5, I add it to my serialized list. But I don't add a show to that list unless I've rewatched it in the last couple of years, or if I've seen it for the first time in the last couple of years. So there are loads of shows that I know have amazing episodes that I've seen, but I haven't seen them recently, so they're not on that list yet. So I'm not going to be able to make a video on them until I rewatch them, and I'm really fresh on them. But I'm really excited to get into this. It's something that I think I'll be really passionate about, and something that I think I'll really, really, really enjoy. It'll give me a chance to kind of get a little bit more experimental with the kind of videos that I'm putting out on here, and get a little bit more creative, and hopefully a little bit more, I don't know, professional in the ways that I'm making videos, and the ways that I'm talking, and the ways that I'm analyzing things, and the ways that I'm producing and editing these videos as well. I think it's going to be a really good opportunity for that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's kind of all I want to say. Thanks so much. If this is your first video on the channel, well, maybe you're looking forward to this thing. Maybe this idea is something that'll make you go, hey, I should probably subscribe. So yeah, if you're not subscribed yet and you're watching this video, maybe do subscribe. A like and a share, that'd be great. A like and a share if you are subscribed would be amazing, to kind of get the news out there for anybody you think might be interested in like television videos. That's, because like a YouTuber that's going to talk about a lot of TV shows, because that's kind of what I want to do going forward. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope that this didn't turn you off the channel forever.